I'm Jessica Williams. I'm the curator of history and collections, and I've been working at the museum for 13 years. The museum is about to celebrate its 40th anniversary, and we have been collecting memorabilia from crew members since the very beginning. But it's taken years to develop the processes needed to really take care of and document all that material. So when I started at the museum, we didn't have an inventory of our collections. I knew what we had by opening boxes and seeing what was inside them. But now we have a collections database. We have a climate-controlled storage space. We have all the materials we need to protect everything, and we're beginning to make these materials available online to the public. The personal stories of the people who served are so important to our museum. We collect them as part of our oral history project, and we feel a great sense of urgency to gather as many of these stories now while we still can. We're really working on collecting stories both that relate to current projects, like we're researching the ship's sick bay at the moment, and also stories that are not yet represented in our collection. All the exhibits and collecting we've been doing, we know that there are many stories that we have not yet told, or not yet told in as much depth as we would like. For example, there are groups of people who were marginalized in the Navy, like African Americans who served as gunners during World War II, and even stories that have been secret for years, like people who served as Russian linguists on Growler. We need to go out and do research to find these people and let them know that we're interested in their stories, that we want to hear from them, and we want their experience represented in our collections and our exhibits. I love when we have an opportunity to restore historic spaces on board our vessels here, because we know visitors really want to see how the crew lived and worked. Looking ahead, our next big project is to open Intrepid's sick bay to visitors. This is the medical facility on board Intrepid, where crew members were treated for everyday ailments as well as major injuries. So we're embarking on a project to restore those spaces, to seek out crew members who served, to find collections, so that we can tell this rich story of this pivotal place on board Intrepid. We know that in the future, the museum will not be collecting as much, and our goal now is to gather the collections materials that will be available for the curators of the future. Our collective understanding of history is constantly shifting, and we want the museum to be equipped to look at Intrepid and Growler and all of our other major artifacts through different lenses in the future.